Hi everybody, I'm PJ Isaac. I am a Pilates trainer at the JCC. Thank you for joining me today for a mat class. It's going to be for all levels, so I hope you enjoy it, and let's get started. So I am not even putting down a mat. I have a nice comfortable carpet to use. If you have a mat at home and it's thick, if you're putting it on wood floor, great. If you don't have a thick mat and you have a yoga mat and you want to put it on your carpet, that'll work just fine. So we're going to get started today taking some nice inhales and exhales. So start in a seated position, take a nice inhale, and instead of belly breathing, we're going to lateral breathe through our rib cage out to the side. So take a nice inhale, breathe out to the side, exhale through your mouth. Inhale through your nose. Breathe and expand your lungs out to the side. Exhale. And listen, if you're not getting that right away, don't worry about it. That's just fine. Just breathe, okay? So let's roll down. So see, curve your spine and roll all the way down onto the floor. Take a nice inhale, reach your arms up and overhead. And exhale it out, placing your hands on the floor, right by your hips. And we're gonna start with some inhales and exhales, rocking our pelvis towards our face. Notice that you can feel that your pelvis bone is rocked towards your face and your lumbar spine is imprinted into the mat. Now, arch your lumbar spine, your lower back, and notice that your pelvis will dip away from your face. Another way to pay attention to that is put your fingertips together and your thumb tips together, and then place your fingertips right on your pubis bone and rock your pelvis towards your face, and you'll see, if I lift my head, that my fingertips are towards my face. And then I'm gonna arch my back, I'll put my head back down, and I'll notice that my fingertips are away from my face. Now I want to find a level position where my fingertips and my thumb tip are level, and that's my neutral spine, and I'm going to hold that. At any time, if my lower back starts to hurt, I'm going to press my lower back into the mat or into my carpet. I'm going to raise my right leg and lower it down. Notice that I'm going to not tap onto the floor, but I'm just going to get really close to the floor, and then I'm going to bring my knee right in alignment with my hip, and then I'm going to lower it back down. Each time I feel that my muscles in my core are working to move the leg, hinging from the hip. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Let's do a few more. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, place the right foot back down onto the floor, and exhale, lift the left leg into table position. Inhale and make it go down towards the floor, and exhale, bringing it back up. Again, noticing that it's not going to hit the floor, but you can feel these muscles already engaged and working. Inhale and exhale. One more time. So we first did pelvis rocks to find neutral position, and now we're working one leg at a time in a closed kinetic chain so that we can see that we are working the core in a neutral spine. And we can make this a little bit harder by walking the right leg into table, core contract and really pull down, walk the left leg into table. Now we're going to try both legs at one time. The idea is to stay in neutral. As soon as you feel that any pulling on your back, you can press your lumbar spine into the mat or bring your knees closer towards your chest. So we'll inhale and go down a little, exhale, come back. Notice that it's a much smaller move. I cannot move that far. Exhale, inhale without feeling something starting to pull in my back. Exhale, and we don't want that. So you just, keep it a small move. Breathe, and exhale, and then walk the right leg down, walk the left leg down. We're gonna do bridge. So the safest bridge is to hip hinge, lifting your hips just straight up towards the ceiling. Take a nice inhale and lift. Exhale, lower straight down. Inhale and lift. Exhale, lower straight down. Let's do 2 more like that. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower straight down. Inhale, lift. Squeezing the glutes, they're the largest muscle in the body. Exhale, straight down. This time, if you don't have any spine conditions preventing you from rocking your pelvis and imprinting your lumbar spine and articulating the spine up. So some spine conditions are what we ask about in Pilates, especially working on the reformer. Exhale, roll down. So be aware if you have arthritis, things like that that are degenerative disc, a herniated disc, any of that, you want to stick with that hip hinge, okay? Otherwise, notice that I'm going to move my arm just so you can see that I'm rocking my pelvis towards my face, rolling up 1 vertebrae at a time, hold, and then I'm not on my neck, so I'm not doing a bridging all the way up to my shoulders, just to the shoulder blades, and then you roll down 1 vertebrae at a time, keeping the pelvis towards your face, roll down. Nice work. So it's a lot of work, and then back into neutral spine. Lengthening out your right leg, lengthen out your left leg. We're going to do a roll up. Reach your arms overhead. Breath is so important. Chin tilt, chest lift. Notice where I exhaled, reach forward, and then relaxing the shoulders the entire time. Roll down 1 vertebrae at a time. Nice big inhale, exhale, lift, reach, and roll down. So I've mentioned how important it is to pay attention to the spine position. Our breath is another principle in Pilates. Just like maybe you do a yoga practice. So the 2 things done on the floor here without much equipment. And we are strengthening core muscles. Reach forward and down. Let's do 2 more. Nice big inhale. Exhale. Reach it forward. Nice. 1 more time. Use your breath. Exhale, chin tilt, chest lift. Try to come up as smoothly as possible. Reach forward. So I forgot to show you a modification to that. So I'm going to add that in. I'm going to do 1 more. So do 1 more with me. I'm going to show you a modification. You bring your knee up into table, sweep your arms around, chin tilt. And if you just gently hold and rock your leg out, it'll roll you up and bring you up. You'll have a lot of success with that. Nice work. Okay, we're going to sit nice and tall as I adjust my clothes. And we're going to do a saw. So a saw is done with my feet about mat width apart, if you, so 18 inches or so. Take a nice inhale, rotate the spine, exhale, back thumb stays down, baby finger saws off my baby toe. 2, I'm looking at my back thumb, lift up and come center. Rotate, this is called saw, reach 3, reach 2, reach 1, lift, and center. Inhale to rotate, exhale, saws 3, saws 2, saws 1, lift, and center. Continue, breathe. Lift, center. Each time I am scooping out these core muscles from my pelvis floor to my respiratory diaphragm. Woo. Big inhale, exhale, 3 and 2 and 1. Lift and center and last set. Rotate, reach, 3 and 2. Baby finger sawing off baby toe. If we can get there, great. Otherwise, just do the best that we can. 2 and 1. Lift and rotate. Nice work. Okay, we are in for what's called the Ab 5 series now. So if you will just roll back down with me onto your back, sit nice and tall, flex the spine and roll. Good. Okay, right leg comes in. My right hand is going towards the ankle. My left leg is coming up to a 45, so it's about where my knee and my foot come together. And this ankle is staying in alignment with my knee. This is called single leg stretch. Switch it out and switch. Switch. Keeping my ankle and knee in alignment with my hip. Good. This really works the neck muscles as well, the front of the neck, strengthening it. I'm going to lift a little higher if I can. Last set. Last one. Moving right into double leg stretch. Inhale. Take a nice inhale, reach out. Exhale, hug it in. Double leg stretch, both feet go out. Hug it in. What if I'm tired? Put your head down. Inhale, my back might be struggling a little bit. Put your feet more towards the ceiling. Just like this. Inhale. Exhale. Feeling a little relief? Come back up. Inhale. Exhale. Let's do one more. Inhale. Exhale. Nice. Now rest the head. Both legs are going towards the ceiling. You're welcome to hold these hamstrings. It's hard to get a nice length out of the legs if you have tight hamstrings. All my runners and my cyclists, they get a little bit tight. So lengthening those hamstrings with this next move is perfect. So as long as you can go, right leg is in, left leg down. Give it a pull, pull, and switch. Pull, pull, switch. Breathe. Switch. Nice. Every time I am pulling down hard in these core muscles, you can probably hear it in my voice. Pull, pull, switch. And switch. 4 more. And 3. And 2. And last one. I'm going to roll my head down. I'm going to keep my feet up towards the ceiling. And we put our feet together like this with our heels together. It's called Pilates stance. Okay, hands behind your head, elbows stay wide. Lengthen those legs, lift the upper body. This is a small, small move. So it's a little bit down. Work hard on the pull back. Scoop out those core muscles, pull back. Inhale, lower, exhale, scoop back. Inhale, lower, exhale, scoop back. This is tough. Inhale, lower, exhale, scoop back. We can do it. Inhale, exhale, scoop it back. Hang with me, guys. Inhale, exhale, scoop it back. One more. How about that? Inhale, exhale, scoop it back. Bend the knees. Keep your hands right here. And let's go into crisscross. Rotate. Come center. Try to stay up. Rotate. Center. Rotate. Center. Rotate. Center. If you would like to move the legs, in, center, rotate, center. One more set. Inhale. Each side we're hitting. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. That's called the Ab 5 series. Oh my gosh, that's so hard. Okay, we're gonna roll like a ball. So let's roll up. You come into this rounded C curve. I'm balancing my feet off of the floor. I'm just past my sits bones, those bones in your bottom, in your glutes. Round over. Do not roll onto your neck, okay? No rolling on the neck. Stop at your shoulder blades and come right back to this spot. Okay, go with me. Ready? Inhale. Exhale. Again, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Breathe. Exhale. Remember to stop at those shoulder blades. Inhale. We don't want to get hurt working out at home. Inhale. Exhale. That's why we as trainers keep such a good eye on you. Inhale. Exhale when we're working out with you. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Woo, good work. Okay, let's roll down and we're going to do single leg circles. All right, we're going to start in a little modified position. I have to fix my clothes because when you do Pilates, it pulls your pants down. It's always nice, right? Okay. Right leg towards the ceiling. So I'm going to keep my left leg, my foot on the floor, and my left knee bent. I'm going to go straight down, out to the side, and right back up. Your circle does not have to be that big. It can be here, out, and around. The idea is that my left hip is not moving, and around and up. We have two more. Down, circle, and up. One more. Down, circle, and up. Hold it at the top. Go the other direction. Out to the side. Circle to the center, to your other leg, and come straight up. Out to the side. Circle, and up. Again, you can make this much smaller. Around and up. Just do not move that other hip. Out, circle, and breathe. Bring it up. One more. Inhale. Exhale, and release it. Now to advance this, I'm going to advance it a little bit more on the other side. Okay, you might see a little more where we're having to stabilize now a lot in the right hip. So left leg to the ceiling, down, circle, and up. So in other words, you don't want to roll. So you don't want to do this number. You don't want to lift that hip and come up. Okay, so no rolling out like that. And up, okay? Nice and controlled. Circle and up. One more. Down, circle, and up. All right, here we go. Other way. Out, circle, and straight up. Out, circle, straight up. Still breathe. No movement. Out, circle, up. Two more. Out, circle. Last one. Out, circle. Woo, nice work. Bring it down. All right. We're going to roll up. Fingertips to the ceiling. We did these in the beginning. Nice big inhale. Exhale, roll up. Okay, seated nice and tall. We're going to do a teaser. So I'm going to show you teaser where you can modify it to start, okay? Teaser's a pretty advanced move. I hope that some of you will try it. And this is how we can start the move. With bent knee, you would roll down, keep your legs in tables, sweep the arms. Exhale, you can hold on, come right back up, and then let go. There's part of a teaser. Let's do that again. Roll down, reach overhead, exhale, roll up, and release. Okay, here's where it can get harder. You ready? Stay with that if you're not. Know yourself, okay? Know your body. Roll down. Sweep the arms. You can hold on. Up you come. And then shoot those legs out to a 45. Okay, bring the knees back in. Let's do that again. Roll down. Sweep the arms. Exhale. Up. Shoot those legs out. Okay, so how do we make this even harder? Oh my goodness. Down we go. Reach. Up you come. Right? Again. Down. Reach. Breathe. Oh, there it is. And release it out. Nice. Coming onto your side. Looking so good. Okay. So let's go on to the forearm to start. Our bottom leg, you can either have it tucked for a little support, or you can lengthen it out, either way. But what I want to see is that your shoulder doesn't dump down in towards your ear. So press up, and then instead of your side body scooping down towards the floor, I want you to lift that up. So notice how now my spine is nice and straight. Top leg lifts for leg kicks front. So kick, 3 and 2 and 1, sweep it back. Kick, 3, 2, 1, sweep. Kick, 3, 2, 1, sweep. And kick. Each time, contract those core muscles. And kick, 2, 1, sweep. One more time, we can do it. Kick, 3, 2, 1, sweep. Gotta concentrate here. Okay, now let's rotate the toes towards the ceiling. You're gonna go with I gotta lift back up here. All right, so we're gonna do a toss up. Just lift the leg and down. And what I watch for in class is that you don't dip your hip back like this just to get your leg all the way up here, okay? This hip back here has to stay up, body stays up. So it's not necessarily how high can I get my leg, 3 more, but how good a form, you'll get better strength, core contraction with proper form. Nice work. Go into passe, bend the knee, développé, lengthen the leg, and work it back down. Let's do that again. Passe, développé, and down. One more. Passe, développé, and down. Now, bringing both feet in, we're going to do clamshells. So we like to lift the legs. You can have the legs down on the floor, okay? That depends on how you're feeling. So if you lift the legs, it's a little more work just to hold your legs up. So, however you feel, open and close. Continue. 3 more. 3. This is a lot of work for the hips. So if you have bursitis, or your IT band bothers you, limit the number that you do, but it does strengthen the muscles there. Okay, shoot the legs out. Now, we're gonna go down onto the floor all the way. So just lie down and bend your bottom arm and just cradle your head a little bit, okay? All right, so lifting both legs. Notice right now that my whole body's on the floor. Okay, so that gives me a little bit of a curve to my spine. So I'm gonna move my arm down so I can lay right on my shoulder and lift my side body. Now I have a straight spine. I'm gonna support myself with my hand in front. My top hip is gonna roll slightly forward. Lift both legs, that keeps me off my IT band. Now, let's move our bottom leg down and up. 10, 9, 8, 7, all the way, 6, 5, the whole foot, squeeze that inner thigh, 2, and 1, scissor the legs, 10, 9, 8, 7, roll forward if that IT band's bothering you, 5, 6, 5, 4 more, 3, oh goodness, 2, and 1, bring it together. Nice, all right, small circles, both legs, still stay lifted here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, circle the other way. What's your option? Just do the top leg if you want to. 4, like that. 3, 2, 1, nice work, and bring it down. Very nice. Okay, come on up. And let's do the other side, okay? So just sweep your legs around and come down onto the forearm on this side. Okay, so again, Shoulder is staying away from my ear, side body lift, lifting that top leg, kicking it forward. Here we go, kick. 3 and 2 and 1, sweep. And kick. Now your flexibility for your hamstring is going to put your leg at a different spot than mine. The first time I saw this, I thought there is no way my leg is getting out in front of me. And it did not for a very long time. So practice is what we call it. It's Pilates practice. And that's what I'm doing. I practice 1 and sweep. And we have 3 more. 2, 1 and sweep. Whew. 2 more. 3, 2, 1 and sweep. 1 more time. 3 and 2 and 1, sweep. Nice. Now bring those feet together. Rotate the toe towards the ceiling. We're going to toss up, lift and lower. Again, this hip is not dropping back. Lift and lower. And lift and lower. We have 3 more. Lift, lower. Whew. Breathe, lift. Contract those muscles as that leg comes up. And lift and lower. One more time. Lift and lower. Passe, developpe. Bend the knee, lengthen the leg, work it down. 2 more. Passe, developpe, and down. 1 more. Bring it in. Toss it up and brings it down. Okay, so we're going into that clamshell, working the hip muscles. If you're tired, you're down here. All right, come back up, lift that side body. Just a little check-in with you. Open and close. Open and close. We have 6 of these. Open and close. Open. I think we did 6. And close. And open and close. 1 more, guys. Open and close. Nice. Okay, lengthen the legs back out. Come all the way down. Again, instead of laying on this side, you want to have that gap there, okay? All right, so we're ready to lift both legs. Lift them. And bottom leg, let's go down and up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, hang in there. 4, breathe. 3, 2, 1, scissor. Feel the strength in your core just to move your legs. 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe. Contract that core. 2 and 1. Bring it together. Bring it down. All right. Lift them back up. We got those double leg circles to do. Here we go. Lift. Here it is. Circle. 3, 4, and 5. Hold. Other direction. Again, if the legs are tired, just do the top leg. 3, 4, and 5. Bring it down. Nice work. Okay, I think that's all we did. Come on up. Good. All right, we're gonna work on our stomachs to work our back some more. So the bridge that we did in the very beginning strengthens your back muscles. All right, so bending from the lumbar spine in this position is really not my goal. My goal is to core contract. I'm going to lift my core muscles away from my rug, and I'm going to lift up, and I'm going to keep my shoulders away from my ears so I'm not here. Lift, lift, lift. All right. So this is going into thoracic extension. So I'm in extension here. This might be enough for some of us, and then some can lift a little higher. So if you can lift higher, if you're used to doing yoga and you can lift higher as long as you're bending in the thoracic spine. That's your T vertebrae, like your bottom of the neck to about the mid back, right? The lower part of your, starting the curve of your lumbar spine. So if you lift and then you're really bending, and now I'm bending in my low back, that's not the goal, okay? So I'm lifting and I'm pressing my chest forward, look up and down. One more time. Lift, bend, press the chest forward. Still lift those core muscles away from the floor. And down and down. Okay, it's a lot of work. So 3 of those is good. We're gonna come down, we're gonna do a little bit more. So I'm gonna put my forehead on the floor and I'm going to lift up my hands, lift the thoracic spine, bend, and down I go. Notice it's not a big move, okay? Okay, so if I were to push my core muscles down into the carpet, I could lift a lot higher. But I don't want to do that. I want to lift my core muscles away from the floor and lift. Now, lift your legs as well. Shoot your hands forward, head down, swim. 4, 3, 2, 1, release. Woo. Sit back in child's pose. So Joseph Pilates, who created Pilates, he called it contrology. He did yoga. Just use some of those movements. He really created the apparatus, the reformer, which you see in the background there. And then I have really to rehab. So Pilates is very good for rehab. Back and hips and knees, all kinds of things. So injuries that you might have. It's very good. All right, so we're going to do a little bit more in this position. Coming down. I'm gonna do heel kicks. So I'm gonna stay here and do single leg heel kicks. So my right leg, my heel is gonna kick towards my glute. 3, 2, 1, and release. And left, kick 3, kick 2, kick 1, release. Notice that, again, my shoulders are away from my ears and that my heel is what I'm pressing through, and not my toes up. So heels, dorsiflex, that's called. Kick 3, kick 2. I'm really feeling my hand, my quads. And kick 3, kick 2, kick 1. Let's do one more set. It feels good to get that length out of my quads. 2, 1. I'm squeezing my glute. And kick 3, kick 2, kick 1. All right, now this is how we're gonna do double kick. So put your ear down on the mat, clasp your hands behind your back if you have that range with your shoulders. If you don't, you can just have them on the side. Okay, so both legs are gonna kick. Kick 3, kick 2, kick 1. Now I lift up, look down, turn your head the other direction. Kick 3, kick 2, kick 1, lift. And turn, kick 3, kick 2, kick 1, lift. Turn your head, kick 3, kick 2, kick 1, lift. Turn your head, one more set, kick 3, kick 2, kick 1, lift, lengthen, last one. Kick 3, kick 2, kick 1, lift, and release. Oh, all right, come on up, sit back in child's pose, round your spine, whew. Rest. All right. So, let's do plank. So we are going to plank this first one for 30 seconds, okay? Kind of a beginner plank. If you're planking less than that, that's fine, okay? All right, so you come down when you need to, and I'm gonna hold it up there for 30 seconds. Are you ready? Let's go. All right, a few things to talk about that we look for in a plank. No looking up, no looking down like this. Neck is your spine, so keep it in alignment with the rest of your spine. All right, no sagging through the shoulder blades. As soon as you're going down like that, you're going down into the floor. 5 more seconds. And come on down. All right, nice 30-second plank. Okay. We have some push-ups to do. Okay, you ready? Now, push-ups can be done on your knees, on your toes. I don't know how else. I always feel like I'm going through Dr. Seuss when I talk about that. All right, do you like my hat? All right, so on the toes, I like my feet to be a little wide, my hands to be a little wide. All right, here we go. We're gonna do 10. Press down, 10, 9, and I usually do a combination, 8, of some on my toes, 7, some on my knees, 6, 5, 4, 3, I had frozen shoulder a number of years ago, 2, 1, and I'm still getting some physical therapy for it again. Woo. And there are a lot of shoulder work. Okay, all right, so we are gonna do a little bit more coming back onto our backs. Sweep your legs around. Now, this next move is called bicycle. I like it, my class usually doesn't. I hope you like it. It's a lot of control. Again, Pilates was called contrology. Roll down. One way to do bicycle is in this position. So instead of our legs, our hips being raised. Okay, notice that I'm putting my lumbar spine down into the mat. It's gonna be into the mat. All right, I'm gonna lift my upper body for this. My right knee is in, my left leg's at a 45. All right, I'm gonna shoot my right leg up, both legs are split. Left knee comes in, right lowers to a 45, left leg goes up and hold. Right knee in, lower the left to the 45, right leg is straight up and hold. Good. Left knee in, lower the right to the 45, left leg up and hold. Right, hold, left, straighten, hold, right, hold, left, hold, right, hold. If you want to hold your head, hold your head. Hold, right, hold, left, hold, kick it, right, kick, hold, left, kick, hold, right, kick, hold, left, and we're done. Nice work. Hug it in. Take a little break. Okay, we are going to do open leg rocker. These are fun. Again, we don't roll onto our neck. And there's a way to start. That's a little more kinder, gentler move. Okay, so that's with this bent knee. My legs are open. Okay, so you're going to roll back onto the shoulder blades and hold. Let's do that again. Roll back, hold. And then to progress the move, if you like, this is where this comes in. Roll back, shoulder blades, up and hold. Whew. Roll back, gotta breathe. Again, roll and hold. Good. Bring it together. Release that out. Nice. Okay. Sitting nice and tall. We are going to do spine twist. Hands out to a T. We're gonna rotate. I'm gonna turn a little bit so you can see me. We're gonna rotate and come center. And rotate and center. Rotate and center. And rotate, center. Always good to work the spine in every direction. So far, we've done rotation, we've done flexion, and we've done extension. Okay. So now, center, release. We're gonna get into a little bit of side bend. Okay, so sit in a Z formation or a W, whatever you want to call it. All right, my hip kind of comes up a little bit high, and if it's uncomfortable, just do the best that you can, okay? Trying to keep the hip down. That's the kind of stuff we pay attention to for our progress. So if in 6 weeks you're like, oh my gosh, my hip is lower, I'm more comfortable sitting here, that's progress. I love that. All right, so we are going to do side bends, so lateral flexion. All right, so we're gonna start with raising my arm of my leg that's back, my foot that's behind me. Raise that arm. My side is gonna go pressing in, lift and press in, and side bend, and then slide your hand down the side. Keep your heads looking straight ahead, and then come back up. And let's do the opposing stretch here. So other hand comes up, other side deep, inside goes in, and reach and look straight ahead. Now I'm not looking straight ahead just so that I can look at you. That's to keep my neck in alignment with the rest of my spine. Press that side in, reach. Nice deep side bend and up. T and other side. And back out. One more time, press, reach. Really, it's not just dumping down like this. I'm really pressing this side in, lengthening this side with my arm that's on top. Come up and release. Okay, let's do the other side. So sweeping our legs around. One side you're going to notice is more comfortable than the other side. One side that's stronger is typically tighter. Press that side in, lengthen this other side with this arm that's up. Slide and give me a nice side bend. And come back up. So much work. You can hear it in my voice. Come out. Nice and long, and press in that side body, reach that side up, side bend, lateral flexion, very important for the spine, especially if we want to age gracefully, and who doesn't, right? We all do. Okay, we have one more, and then we're going to be finished, y'all, so hang with me. Side bend, lengthen, press it in, reach. Oh, that's such a good stretch. I wish I could see you and your beautiful form. But we're all here in spirit. Lengthen out. Okay, so I want to just bring it around. Take a nice inhale, reach up. Bring in some good energy, bring it down into your heart. Smile at somebody, even if it's, that person that's in your house with you is maybe stuck there in the house with you. So smile at them and have a beautiful day. All right, thank you guys so much. Good work.